Hello and welcome to this series of videos about using natural therapy to recover from chronic fatigue syndrome. The first video is about herbs and chronic fatigue syndrome. Here's what you're learning today. Why herbal medicine is a powerful treatment for chronic fatigue syndrome. Understanding why herbs should be the most important thing to consider to achieve recovery from chronic fatigue syndrome. You will learn about bodily fluids, the problems arising from them, their significance in chronic fatigue syndrome, and how herbs can help protecting and supporting them. What's important in here? Chronic fatigue syndrome affects the whole body. It is a systemic issue. Because of this, we should be looking at something that is systemic, which is the fluids of our body. The major activities of the whole body are performed through and thanks to its fluids. Herbs and their medicinal constituents are able to directly affect the organization of the body fluids. Here's how this video will help you to understand which essential function of your body occurs through its fluids, so you can appreciate why they are important for how the body works. To understand how herbs are absorbed into the body and merge into its fluids, so you can understand the great advantage of using them as corrective and supportive medicines. Then to learn about the incredible effects of herbs on the body energetics, so you can learn how to use them as remedies to warm, cool, relax, stimulate, and nourish your body. Finally, to learn some basic example of herbs and their effects, so you can get acquainted with them. Point number 1, communication, protection, nourishment, and cleansing in your body. All the key functions of the body occur through fluids, as cells, tissues, and organs are immersed into them. If anything goes wrong with the fluids, your body will suffer problems of communication, protection, nourishment, and ability to restore itself. The problems experienced from poor fluid state are pain, tiredness, autonomic dysfunction, poor sleep, brain fog. Don't they sound familiar to the same issues that chronic fatigue syndrome sufferers experience? If the fluids are kept healthy, running, and at a good temperature, and in the right quantity, the body is thriving. Herbs can precisely provide support with that. Point number 2, how herbs affect the body's fluids. When a herbal medicine is taken, most often it is by drinking, eating, or absorption through the skin. Herbs gently merge into your body system in fluid form. For example, during digestion, the nutrients flow into the blood, then through capillaries diffuse into the fluids that surround organ, tissues, and cells and penetrate them. The medical constituents of herbs and their minerals, electrolytes, fiber, provide powerful action to reorganize the fluids, move them, warm them, or cool them, and therefore acting on the immersed tissues and organs. Let's see an example. The liver is the organ that cleans our blood, processing our foods and organizing our elimination of toxins, of metabolic waste, like a big filter. The dandelion herbs, in Latin called Taraxacum officinalis, is traditionally called the liver dredger. It helps stimulating the liver in doing its filtering functions. 14 days of treatment by slowly chewing washed fresh stem of dandelion have the incredible result of restoring the energies and relieving tiredness. Please note that this is just an example. Do not try without proper consultation with the practitioner. That is because this wonderful liver dredger helps the liver doing its function by stimulating and helping the filtering action. Why? Because it's bitter. If you crack the stem of a dandelion, a white milk sap will come out. And if you taste it, you will experience something so bitter. The bitterness is what dredges the liver. What happens in our taste is a proof for you of the response that our body is having to those medicinal constituents of a herb. Herbs do not harm the body, as they are a gentle way of treating it. Herbs are easily processed by our body, creating no further burden. Herbs have multiple actions that in the hands of an expert herbalist, They can be strategically used to flexibly support you in your recovery. Herbs have direct effect on the function and health of the bodily fluids, becoming fundamental when treating chronic fatigue syndrome. So what's the chronic fatigue syndrome natural therapy program? It is based on three firm principles. One is an holistic assessment of your energetic status and tissue state. Two is based on custom high quality herbal formulas. Three is based on a continuous weekly contact with the practitioner. The program will start with an exclusive appointment consisting of almost 2 hours of full attention to your issues, with an analysis and followed up by the necessary investigation and research. Through a detailed questionnaire and an extensive one-to-one conversation about your symptoms, you will be able to share the details of your health condition, of your medical history, so you can receive the best natural treatment strategy. You will be assessed using the pulse, the tongue evaluation, functional interpretation of blood tests, Iridology, which is the study of the patterns in the iris of the eye, and standard clinical assessments, so you can learn details about your constitution, about who you are and your energetic pattern, and how to rebalance them. You will be given a full report on your well-being and issued with a protocol plan to follow for the coming weeks. And the program starts with us sending you the first batch of herbs for the first month of treatment. What are the benefits of that? Well, to properly address the chronic fatigue syndrome, a full scope research investigation is needed, so you can ensure the complexity of your case is listened to and understood. You want the best of both scientific analysis, for example, the blood test functional analysis, and holistic works, so the iridology, the tongue and pulse assessments, to get the perfect picture of your health state. You will receive a full protocol to follow that will guide you through your first steps, so you will never be alone in the process. The herbs that we use are sourced from certified producers in the UK, organic and biodynamically grown, so you can rest assured they are of the best quality, potency, and effectiveness. Herbs can be applied in many forms, externally or internally, so with oils and creams, or simply drunk as tea or tincture, or eaten with foods. So you should not worry about being able to take them. The herbal formulas can be changed, adjusted, enriched, or simplified after each monthly review of your progress with the practitioner. That is the key aspect, because you can ensure that you can flexibly adjust and better support the development of your recovery. The formulas are reviewed and renewed each month and sent to you directly to your home, so no need to travel back and forth to and from anywhere. A key aspect of this program is the continuous weekly contact with the practitioner. Through regular monthly appointment, the one of the follow-up consultations, over the 3 months of the course program, you can in-depth discuss eventual changes. You will never be left wondering on what to do if something is not going to be expected. But it's not only that. You will be given access to the dedicated clinical app, so you can constantly be in touch with the practitioner to communicate your efforts, frustration, successes, and be supported throughout. There are no other programs that can give you the simplicity, effectiveness, and gentleness of action of using herbal medicine and natural dietary protocols. None of the other programs can give you the certainties of clearing your body from toxins. Neither the regular support with structured meeting and assessment and unstructured communication via the app message, the journal for food, mood, and sleep patterns log. And finally, the ability to receive your natural remedies tailored to your needs directly to your home address is a feature of this program. So here is the offer for a free 45 minutes exploratory call, and book it today by clicking the link below. It is worth discovering more about this therapy. In the call, I will ask you detailed questions about your medical history and current situation to understand better the health problems you are experiencing. Then, if you would like me to, I will tell you exactly how I work. If we both see we are a good fit for each other, then we could start working together. So I hope this video was useful. Thank you and talk soon.